Good morning. The class reflections last week on the cult of domesticity and fashion reforms were so thoughtful and informed. Um, at this point, so many of you have really begun to think historically, and it shows in the way you're presenting your ideas. Early 18th century America saw two large groups of women living in two different types of bondage, really. African American women were enslaved literally in physical and economic bondage. White European women were in a different type of bondage that many of you discussed last week. But what about Native American women? How did all of these women help each other? Think about these questions as we move into the antebellum period. In this video, I want to focus a little bit more on housekeeping issues as we approach our first midterm quiz, and as I reviewed your first paper and I looked over many of your research topics. So I want you to continue to study this week for our first midterm quiz, which is on September 21st. This is an open note, open resource quiz. You have 90 minutes on your honor to take the quiz, and you will have the period from Saturday, September 20th at noon until midnight, September 21st, to complete the quiz in a 90-minute period. This quiz must be turned in through the assignment folder. Here's a little research paper update. I've had many, if not most, research topics submitted. The nature of our research paper is that you begin with a vital research question. You cannot simply write a historical report on an interesting topic. You will need to research a topic and draw a conclusion to answer a question, which you will form a thesis statement around. As you collect your research, you need to assess how it will serve your project so you can write an annotated bibliography, which is the next part of the staged research assignment that is coming up. In our week 4 discussion forum under course resources, the bibliography session, you'll note that there was a tutorial for how to write an annotated bibliography. Annotated bibliographies are due on September 28th. If you haven't written an annotated bibliography before, you absolutely need to watch maybe a couple of times this tutorial. I've also placed in our classroom a new discussion forum. The first topic is the link to the annotated bibliography tutorial. You can find this discussion forum. It's the very last discussion forum in our discussion forum threads. So scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll find a discussion forum that's expressly geared towards our research project. This class is a very nice rapport back and forth. It's my hope that we can post concerns and ideas about the research paper here. If we need assistance with the research process, we should post them to this forum. In an undergraduate class, I usually don't post this type of sharing, but as I said, I think this class has a special rapport, and as I reviewed the topics, I thought that they were all quite advanced, which is unusual in a class of about 30 people, that we should start sharing them and start sharing where we are in the process. So please visit that forum and post any question there, where you are in the process, and most importantly, if you need help, and if we can help you with your research paper. I'll be checking in there as much as I can, and note to the group if you need some help. So good luck with the annotated bibliography. Send me a direct email if you're really struggling with anything, and as you know, I'm always happy to jump on and help you wherever I can. But everything looks very good. I'm excited about the diversity of topics, extremely diverse group of topics. Continue to narrow the topics and search for that direct research question that you can turn into a thesis. I look forward to reading your midterm quizzes coming up this weekend. Okay, that's it for now, and I look forward to seeing you in the threads this week and participating a little bit more. I've been spending a lot of time grading and reading your work, but I have been reading everything. So keep up the excellent work, and I'll see you next week.